All right, look. We're going to tap into this absolute insanity that's going on in Philadelphia. The dithering, platitudinous, vacuous, mumbling, jumbling by Harris and soon to be her sidekick, Walz. It's just a humiliation for this country. I can just see our enemies watching this and salivating. Let's tap in. Go ahead, Rich. Abortion. They should just call themselves the abortion party. Run as the abortion party.
So here's the thing. Since the day that I announced my candidacy, I set out to find a partner.
Now let's hold on. Announce what candidacy? You've been appointed. Go ahead.
A leader who will help unite our nation and move us forward. A fighter.
Minnesota and California will unite the nation. Sure they will.
A patriot who believes, as I do, in the extraordinary promise of America.
I thought it was a white-dominant society. I could be wrong.
A promise of freedom, opportunity, and justice, not just for some, but for all.
See what I mean? See what I mean? That's why all these people are trying to pour over our border from all over the world.
Pennsylvania, I'm here today because I found such a leader.
Apparently she didn't find him in Pennsylvania.
Governor Tim Walz of the great state of Minnesota.
You know, this is like the Trotskyites running with the Leninists. It's unbelievable. These guys are so radical left, it's not even funny. That's why AOC, Tlaib, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren are all wetting themselves as I speak.
So, to those who know him best, Tim is more than a governor. To his wife, Gwen, he is a husband.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
To his kids, Hope and Gus, he is a dad.
Gus?
To his fellow veterans, he is Sergeant Major Walz.
Oh, there's a whole history on how he avoided service there. Did you see that, Mr. Producer? Dropped out of the National Guard just in time not to be sent to Iraq. I'm just saying, if they want to bring it up, I wasn't going to bring it up.
To the people of southern Minnesota, for 12 years, he was congressman.
How many of you have ever heard of him before?
To
Almost
his
none,
former high school students, he was Mr. Walz. And to his former high school football
All right, that's enough.
players.
I can't. We don't need this Wikipedia stuff. The guy is so radical. All you have to do before Google and all the rest of them strip the facts from your knowledge base, take a look. The guy is a complete radical, hardcore leftist who let Minneapolis burn. Even when the leftist mayor begged him to call in the National Guard, he refused. And half a year later, he said it was a mistake. He saw what happened to that police precinct, and he just watched it. He did nothing. Nothing. And he's conferring welfare benefits on illegal immigrants. And I can go on and on and on. He is the carbon copy of Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. So they have a balanced ticket with the Trotskyites and the Leninists. There is nothing that is based on American principles with this candidate or her. Nothing. Zero. They don't talk up the country. They're not proud of America. Our enemies are watching and they're salivating all over themselves. It's just appalling. This guy, Josh Shapiro, I know why she didn't pick him. She didn't pick him, and you know damn well she was having meetings with her closest advisors. She was talking to Obama, no question about it. Talking to her husband and all the rest, saying, look, we have a Jewish problem in our party. If we pick a Jewish governor, we're definitely going to lose the River to the Sea crowd in Dearbornistan and all over the country. We have worked so hard to get that vote. We even boycotted Netanyahu. We even undermined Israel in a time of war. We're even withholding weapons. We can't now screw that up by picking the Jewish governor of Pennsylvania, because everybody knows, even though I think he's a puke, but it doesn't matter what I think, everybody knows he would have been much tougher, and Pennsylvania would have been much tougher to win. But she didn't go there. Why didn't she go there? Oh, it's the chemistry issue. No, it's not. It's the Jewish issue. The Democrat Party has a Jewish problem. A significant percentage of that party hates Jews. And it's about damn time Jews who are registered Democrat better wake the hell up, and they better wake the hell up fast. As well as all Americans. That's number one. Number two, she doesn't give a damn about the state of Pennsylvania. I posted this hours ago, didn't I, Mr. Producer? Kamala Harris to Pennsylvania, dropped dead. I remember when one of the tabloids in New York, it may have been the Post, may have been the News, I don't know, when Gerald Ford refused to bail out New York City, the headline was, Gerald Ford to New York, dropped dead. It had a devastating impact. Well, Kamala Harris just told all those Pennsylvanians, I'm an old Pennsylvanian, told them all in western Pennsylvania, where the men and women work with their hands, where they get dirt under their nails, where they drill for oil, where they refine steel, where they dig for coal. She told all of those men and women, drop dead. You know why? Because there's nothing she can say that's truthful and honest that can get their vote. She has to lie and lie and lie. There's nothing she can say to central Pennsylvania and all the little industrial towns throughout central Pennsylvania. Blue-collar workers. The heart of the country. There's nothing she can say as a Marxist Islamist to appeal to them. And she cannot appeal to Philadelphia and the Philadelphia suburbs, which has a significant Jewish population. Because in order to do so, she knows she will lose Michigan. Because the Democrat Party is built on identity. The Democrat Party is built on racism. The Democrat Party is built on sexism. The Democrat Party is now built on Islamicism. All the isms. And they made a calculus. And they had to work it through right to the last second. The reason this is being held in Philadelphia, in my humble opinion, is because she was going to pick this guy Shapiro. But she was lobbied against it. And she started to think about it. And then she realized that could be a dangerous path. I cannot pick a prominent Jewish governor of Pennsylvania. I can't do it. Let's not pretend there's something else going on here. And then they flash, well, she's married to a Jew. I don't care who she's married to. Her political calculation. Not her marital calculation. Her political calculation was no Jew. That's it. That's it. There's no other rational reason. None. They're putting it out there. That's not right. She didn't get along with him. Sure she did. He was number one on the list. He fell to number two. She obviously got along with him. She needs Pennsylvania, but she's worried. She's worried. I can't do this because I might still lose Pennsylvania, even though I might win it, but I'm going to lose Michigan. And besides, she agrees with the Hamas wing of the Democrat Party. She is the Hamas wing of the Democrat Party. She is Tlaib, who she praised, and Omar, who she's praised, and AOC. That's who she is. That's who, and again, I don't care who she's married to. If this guy, who cares about this Nebish, this moron she's married to? Another sleazeball, but that for another day. And in doing so, I take nothing for granted. The media are trying to rewrite his resume, rewrite his history like they have hers, which is why they come in as empty pantsuit and empty suit. Because they're trying to rewrite their history. They don't want them to take prominent stands. The only issue they're going to talk about is abortion, abortion, and more abortion. And we have more abortions going on right now than ever before in American history. Apparently not enough. But it is an issue that provokes and upsets much of their base to try and get them out to vote. For the vast majority of you, this isn't even an issue. For the vast majority of you, it's putting food on the table. It's making ends meet, maybe taking a little vacation. How do you get your kids through school? Your car breaks down. You can't afford to fix it. For you, it's the basics. And while they're destroying the American experiment, they talk about equality. There must be equality. No, there must be freedom and opportunity. I listened to this speech as it was going on for about 10 minutes before I came on there. It's completely vapid. Completely vapid. How is she going to spur the economy? We have no idea. How is she going to ensure that the price of fuel goes down? No idea. We have no idea. How is she going to secure the border? No idea. Because she's not going to do any of those things, America. She is not there to serve you. She is there to serve herself and her fellow potentates, her fellow oligarchs. This is about the iron fist dressed up as a mitten. That's what it is. Zero policies on Kamala Harris's website, Breitbart. Joel Pollack. 2 weeks into the campaign, nothing. There's a Meet Kamala Harris section, a Take Action section, a store for campaign merchandise, and, of course, a donate button. But as far as policies, there's absolutely nothing on the website. In addressing campaign headquarters last month, she defined her campaign loosely as a quest for a better future. She did it in her speech here as well. Oh, there'll be policies. She'll throw them out there here and there. Everybody has a right to health care. I don't even know what that means. So what do we do? The guy who's standing next to her, who seems to have a real nervous habit, Mr. Burdett, he can't stand still. Have you noticed this? He's walking all over the damn place like he has to go to the restroom. Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. He's a crackpot. In any event, he and she want to take your hard-earned money and provide free health care to illegal aliens. He and she want to provide free college education to illegal aliens. What's that all about? Now, this country can't sustain that. We have a massive welfare state. It's already out of control. It's already broke. How much more are we going to spend? How much more inflation is going to be? We have people in this country, we call them American citizens, who need help, who need support. If we're going to spend resources, we spend it on our own people. Our own people, American citizens. You don't throw the doors wide open so anybody can come. Over 10 million foreigners have come into this country. They're getting welfare benefits of all kinds for having stepped into the country. That's it. But it's a good day. It's a good day. The Democrat Party has rammed Kamala Harris down our throats, and Kamala Harris has now rammed this clown, Tim Walz, down our throats. That's what they've done. There's not an inch of difference between either of them. She's gone hardcore ideological, hardcore radical left. And while they pretend to care about working men and women in the middle class and equality and all the rest, that's not what they did. Two potentates, two oligarchs. She's handpicked by the ruling class of the Democrat Party. They wanted her, they wanted him. And I say now, bring it on.